Contestant number 7, Charuki Nanayakkara, hero. Hero, Charuki Nanayakkara.
Who are you? What made you who you are today? Is it nurture or nature? You would agree with me if I say that it's our family that builds the mold into which we grow. If I close my eyes, I can go back in time to when I lived the best days of my life. Contestant, can you remember your childhood? Were you an annoying child? What about you, ladies and gentlemen? Well, in my family, I was the little brat. I can still remember how my mother used to scream her lungs off when I got late to pack my stuff for our family trips. Now, we went on many of those. My favorite was when we went to camping. I would sit between my mother and my father, hold their hands so tightly, and tell them that I would never let them go. How a child feels. We were a very close family. There was no movie we would miss. There was no festival we wouldn't celebrate. Needless to say, I was on the moon until I crash landed. A crash that dragged me to rock bottom. I was still very young when my parents got separated. Now my child mind thought, they're just angry and sleeping in different rooms. But little did I know, these different rooms were in different houses. The two individuals I looked up to and trusted to grow old with grew apart. My mother had to go out with my big brother. My sister and I missed him so much. We had to travel back and forth just to see. Imagine going through all of that. Guess what ended up in me? Nobody. We learn to do things on our own, gradually but steadily. That turmoil started affecting me. Literally, I know. The headaches I had became constant, way too constant that the doctors found out it was depression. Now, it's not that common among other 14-year-olds. My pillow on my bed became my best friend. I was crushed. The pressure was getting onto me. My grades, my studies went from bad to worse. And that didn't help but made my schoolmates to bully me. I can still remember how girls and guys used to gang up on me and tell me that my parents left because I looked hideous. No friends, a broken home, a little girl. Could there be a worse combination? Probably not. Because that combination made me harm myself. I wasn't even crying when I cut myself. I was angry. I was sad. I was depressed. I isolated myself and avoided human contact. One night, when I was at my lowest point, I had harmed myself and I was bleeding when I heard familiar footsteps. She came, saw my hand, and started crying. I didn't know what to say. Instead, I joined her with the waterworks. Now my mother, she didn't scold me. She hugged me, and with tears rolling down her face, she said, "Nanga, you're a strong and independent girl. You're not supposed to do things like this. Fight your fears for me." Those words hit me. I'm not only hurting myself, I'm hurting my family. And worst of all, I'm hurting my mother. That night, I thought to myself, I should fight my fears. And I did. I fought. It wasn't easy, but I started to love myself. Through endless nights of studying, I always had her in my mind. I studied. The day I got my A results, I saw my mom in tears again. Instead, this time, it was happy tears. I got straight A's and I made it to the University of Jayewardenepura. Now you all know how difficult it was, because I'm not smart. And that insecure and shy girl who couldn't even speak to another human being is standing here, speaking confidently. Ladies and gentlemen, my mother became my hero. 14-year-old me didn't realize that she needed a hero, but that hero brightened my gloomy life. You too might have that hero. He can be on your right, or someone you've known for years, or someone you just met. Take few seconds out of your busy lives to thank your hero for guiding you, for picking you up when you were down, and for brightening your life. Thank you, Ammi, for being my hero.